What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded a video. I've been sick and yeah, I've been pretty busy. So look, if you guys try to follow me, I post most of my flows on Twitter on Bullish Current. So this is my Twitter name. It's called Bullish. That's where you can find me. That's where I post all my flows. So I want to talk about a few plays. I think the last video I spoke about. So I was sick. I wasn't able to talk much about them. But one of them, we had it to do. It was called the EOSE. It broke that trend line. So after earnings, we were on a ride, you know what I mean? And once it broke that trend line, boom, it was squeezing to pretty much $20. And then short back took over and just mangled it, let's just say. And now we're at the $12, $13 range. I'm not in it no more. It was fun, but I'm not in it no more. If you look right over here, the whale that we were watching for the November 21st, I would say he exited. I don't know what's the other 20,000. Maybe it might be a short. Um, this guy pretty much lost over $1 million right now. Let's just say he's gone. He's done. Um, but this whale, he took a decent amount of profit because the open interest I think was at 30 or 29,000 right before earnings. So he took a decent amount of profit. I think the cost at one point like 140. What are the 100? Let's check them out. Yeah, right here. They were like about $20, and then when it peaked, it was at 180, 140. So it's decent return. Um, let's see what else is there. Um, let's see. All right, let's check out some of the flows. So some of the plays I'm watching right now is MU. Expensive, but it looks like you could do a reversal. Um, it dropped pretty bad today in the morning. Um, I think the whales, there was some whales that put in a shitload of money, I think millions yesterday. And yeah, it looks like they got out. I think this is a whale right here. This whale, yeah. He put in 5 million, took out three. He probably gonna take out more at the end of the day. It doubled from $4 to $8 in contract, so 400 to $800. The flow, it's weird. You know, I can't tell if it's bullish or bearish. These are for, I don't know, like I would recommend this if you have cash and like you're willing to play these like they do crazy swings, right? But for me, the cards is just way too expensive. And look at the theta, man. The theta is just ridiculous. Like I would look at the January calls, but the January calls are pretty pricey. You know what I mean? Um, I guess everybody's just waiting for NVDA's earning, which is tomorrow in the after hours. I guess the whole market's waiting for that. So that's MU. Next play I'm watching is you got some more MU flows over here. I'm not sure if this is a purchase or a closeout. So these won't expire in 3 days. So I don't know. It could be a closeout. Like I said, contracts went from $44 to $80 right now. So next place, CLSX. It's on a downwards trend. Could it go lower? Maybe. CLSX. It could go lower. Look at the downwards trend right here. Let's look at the daily chart. Boom. Um, if we could just break below that 1004 line, we could see it back at the $8, $9 mark. And those whales might be right. So how much does the whale have inside so far? Where's this? About $1 million. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Next play I'm watching is BMNR. I love this play, man. I really do. Unfortunately, I just want to die, man. Like, crash. You know what I mean? So I can get it for the low. Like if you look at SBET, they did a dilution on that pop right over here, and they just kept on diluting just to raise funds for their for the Bitcoin treasury or their crypto treasury. BMNR has good mining and financials. So yeah, they have good mining and financials. And I don't know. Like I can see BMNR going back to the $65 mark, but we're gonna have to wait and see. You know what I mean? Like it was down yesterday pretty bad. It was down 10%. I look at it, it's already up 5%. So that's me. I'm watching. The flow is looking bearish, right? I'm watching this whale right here. Put 1 million down, probably like half a million down on puts. Let's see how he plays it. Hopefully it goes below $25, man, because I want to get in. Next play is NVDA. NVIDIA has earnings coming up Wednesday after hours. Let's see. Okay. NVIDIA. Um, so I got the chart set up for NVIDIA right now. But let's look at the flow. The flow is kind of bullish slash bearish. This is deep in the money calls. I usually don't focus on those that much. Um, so I don't know. NVIDIA is it's up in the air. Let's see if I can see something real quick. Yay. It's up in the air. It's just I guess his best thing to do is just wait till earnings. This guy's crazy. 260. Well, that might make sense. That might be a play. That might be a play. That might be a play. I don't know. Um, you got a lot of bearish flows as well, like the 130, 140, 170. Like, is NVIDIA slowing down on spending on data centers? So we don't know. I guess everybody's just gonna wait till NVIDIA comes out, and then that's when people are gonna probably invest or get out. CRCL. How are they doing? CRCL. Oh my God, from those peaks. I remember when it was up that high, man. Oh my days. Earnings. Company's valued at $17 billion, yet the revenue is only 700 million. I don't know about that, but it's up compared to the last quarter. Is the flow bullish or bearish? $80. Something to watch, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. With these data centers, I just don't know because I guess most companies are trying to reduce their spending on them, right? So I just don't know. I don't know if it's a viable play. Like my baby right here, BE, it's a quantum computing company. I think that makes sense. Even RGTI kind of makes sense to get into. Um, you know what I mean? Like RGTI is kind of overpriced as well. Yeah, it's kind of overpriced, man. Oh man, maybe at $15 might make sense. But when these do these rips, they do the rips. Like if you look at Wolf up 10%. Like when they do those rips, like the rips are aggressive. So RGTI might be on my watch list as well. If you pull up the chart, well, if I don't make this video too long, let's start from here. Let's put up to here. $70 maybe. And let's see how the call options are looking. Let's see for February. A little pricey, but see how those 40s were before. Maybe at $100 might make more sense. We'll see. How's the theta on those? The theta is about $3 a day, so I don't know. Wait, what's the last one? And it's BBI. BBAI is the last play. BBAI. Boom. It's like they call it like the mini Palantir. I'm not sure if it is mini Palantir. Hard to tell. I guess we have to wait till NVIDIA's earnings come out. But there has been a lot of bullish flows on BBAI. Like I guess this guy got in good, right? For the 4,000 contracts expiring 38 days, 650. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, that's all the plays I'm watching right now. I guess the ones I really want to I would recommend to get into is TTD if you can, because check out TTD. This is one thing I like about TTD. If you look at the weekly charts, it's on that trend line. Once it hits that trend line just goes up. All right. This is 2020, right? Then when it goes up to like $90. It's at that line right now. The question is, get in now or wait after earnings? If I was to play it maybe like May $60 calls, right? And I think you could 6x your money, 7x your money on this one. Um, and they have good cash flow, good balance sheet and everything. I think it's like one of those advertising companies. But like what I noticed about the stock, before I end this video is like it usually runs right after November. Like right after November, it does its peak in December, January, and then it drops in February, during the summer months. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Follow me on Twitter at Bullish Current. That's where I post most of my flows. That's where I, doing more in-depth analysis. Um, Also shout out to my BYND apes, man. I wanna shout them out, man. You know, I love BYND and I love the community there. I feel like we have to wait till the 19th, right? Because the 19th is when they have the reverse split vote. If the reverse split happens, it might be dead. But if not, like this thing could shoot back up to like $3, $4, you know. Um, Also ASST is something to watch as well. The flow is pretty bullish right now. Like you see a bunch of whales buying a bunch of calls every week. So um, that's just something to watch. So keep in mind, you know, they are high risk plays. So just know that before you decide to get in. All right, guys, peace out. I'll upload another video once I am, once I'm ready. Follow me on Twitter though. All right, guys, peace out.